What's going on, all you gamer ghouls and goblins? It's your main man Murder here, checking out all of the new 2021 Halloween tricks and treats. In this video, I'm going to jump into the store and give you a few need-to-knows and tips on the new crates and commanders. After that, I will walk through the 3 new commanders and then show you a few of the new Halloween skins live and in action. I do not work for Wargaming, nor am I a community contributor. This video is simply designed to give you a clear picture of all the new items so you can make an educated buying decision with this event. If you do find this helpful, please consider supporting me with a like or subscribe. I do stream 3 or 4 nights a week, and I would absolutely love for you to stop by and mingle with our little band of warships whack jobs. Okay, here we go. So the first thing I need to point out very quickly is there is a personal mission that you can buy with event currency in the store. It will give you a universal commendation. I wanted to just show you that because people always ask when they see it in the store, what do you win for completing this personal mission? So there you have it. Along with the Bellerophon, which is still available in the store, you'll also see the new Tier 4 heavy Italian cruiser Genova, which is available for 6,250 event currencies, these portal shards. A couple different crate bundles, a 20 crate bundle, a 10 crate bundle. I do want to point out there's a 3,000 shard bonus if you go with the 20 crate bundle and a 1,250 portal shard bonus if you do the otherworldly bundle. I think if you buy the spooky crates one at a time, you get 100 portal shards per crate. You'll notice all 3 of the commanders are available for both doubloons or 5,000 portal shards. Now there's 2 different camo bundles if you want to just buy them outright for doubloons. One's the light bundle, the other's the dark bundle. All of these camos are possible to pull from the crates themselves, but if you want to just buy them straight out, you can buy basically the bundle with all the good guys and a Lexington camo, which I'll show you here in a second, or the dark bundle, which is all the bad guys, plus a Shikaku camo, which I'll also show you here in a moment. Something that's also available in the Halloween store, which isn't pictured here, is the ability to buy both promotion orders and 1 insignia with these portal shards. I've already bought them, and because there's a limited amount you can buy, once you buy them, they no longer appear here in the store, but you'll see those in your Halloween tab when you go in there. Now, if you are considering investing some of your hard-earned money into this event, I do recommend spending the cash to buy these pumpkin containers. I bought 11 of them, and I got a bunch of extra goodies out of there. In my opinion, far more valuable than just buying doubloons straight up and converting those into these containers. You'll see here I bought 20 containers, which gave me the extra 3,000 portal shards for buying the larger bundle there. Cost me roughly $55 American. I got all 3 commanders and a handful of the skins. I will point out, make sure that you go to World of Warships Legends website to check the drop rates. If you've got your eye on something specific in here, make sure you're giving yourself an honest understanding of what the chances are for you to pull that specific item out of these crates. Also, in the description of this video, I'm going to put the link for you to jump in and redeem this special code, which is going to give you a free Halloween patch and flag to celebrate this year's event. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I've been very excited to get my hands on these 3 new commanders. The 6 that we've gotten over the previous 2 Halloween events have been very impactful to a lot of my commander builds. So let's jump in and take a look. First up, Ivan B. Delightful, the new Soviet cruiser commander. I'm going to get right to the point here, folks. This guy is a carbon copy of Kuznetsov, except for 2 things. First, his base trait of Phantom Bane is going to give you a reduction of reload time, maximum 3%, and a reduction in detectability time after firing your main guns, maximum 12%. In my opinion, I'd rather have the range that you're going to get from Kuznetsov, so not a huge fan there. The only other difference between this guy and Kuznetsov is in skill slot 4. Instead of running fixated, you have the option to run something called Fear My Roar, which is maxing out your shell grouping at an 8% bump, and it's reducing your dispersion with an 8% bump, but you're increasing your detectability by 8%. As opposed to fixated, it's so minor that really, I mean, you're getting an extra 3% of grouping and dispersion improvement to the tune of losing 8% detectability. In my opinion, not really worth it. So my verdict on Ivan B. Delightful, I'm going to pass. I'm probably just going to stick with Kuznetsov here, guys. Really disappointed on this one. Up next, we have Clara Teslau, who, again, getting right to the point, is basically a Ciliax. The only two differences here are her base trait, which is called Midnight Oil. It improves your main battery traverse speed maximum 3% and reduces your rudder shift time maximum 3%. Again, I'd probably prefer to take the increased AP shell damage that Ciliax gives you here in the base trait, so not real impressed with that. Her only other differentiated skill from Ciliax is in skill slot 1, something called Boomsticks, which is basically Brawler, except it reduces your torpedo launcher reload time by a maximum of 15%, as opposed to what Ciliax gives you, which is a reduction in, or an improvement in torpedo detectability, so seeing other torpedoes that are coming near you. So if you are a big fan of running your Tirpitz, your Gneisenau, or your Scharnhorst, any of those German torpedo battleships, you're going to want to pick up Teslau. She's going to shave a maximum of about 14 seconds off your torpedo reload. So there's some value in this one for you guys. Besides that, every other skill that she has is identical to Auto Ciliax. Last but not least, Nobusada Sano. He is basically a Tanaka, except his base trait, instead of improving your torpedo damage, is called Blur. It's going to improve your destroyer speed by a maximum of a whopping 2%. And it's going to improve your fire dispersion by, again, 2%. Besides that, he has this special skill in skill slot 3 called Sprint Master, which is going to improve your torpedo speed by a maximum of 8 knots, but you're losing 30% of torpedo range. So you could kind of run this guy as a YOLOing speedy torpedo guy, getting in real close with those Japanese destroyers and dropping really fast torpedoes on things. So there might be some use in him there. Let's go ahead and take a look at what that trait specifically will do to a few of your Japanese destroyers. Here we have the Kagero in the new premium Urashima skin. And as you can see, Tanaka here is going to give you a torp range of 11.4 kilometers with a very classic Tanaka build, a torpedo speed of 71 knots, doing about 22,000 damage. If we switch out Tanaka for Sano, the torpedoes go to a 7 kilometer range, but a 10 knot bump in torpedo speed. Now I am running Space Fishy as an inspiration here as well. Damage dips a little bit. You lose about 1,000 damage off of running Sano as well. Now on my Shimakaze, I am running the shorter, faster torpedoes. And when I've got Tanaka on there, 80 knots, 9.3 kilometers, 22,382 damage. When I switch out Tanaka for Sano, those stats change to a 5.6 kilometer torpedo range, but a 90 knot top speed. Don't lose a ton of damage. Again, I lose about 1,000 damage, so that's worth it. I'm not real sold on this guy. In my opinion, Gunzo Chihaya is still the way to go. A 95-second reload time on the Shimakaze torps. Again, if I switch this out and start with a Gunzo build instead of either Sano or Tanaka, I'm going to get that torpedo reload time down to, what is it, 73, 74 seconds? Yeah, 72 and a half seconds here. So if I could shave 20 seconds off the reload time of the Shimakaze, that's way more valuable to me than speed or range. I'm going to go with a Gunzo build over either one of these commanders on most of my Japanese destroyers 7-8 days a week. If you were lucky enough to pull Gunzo out of the Arpeggio Blue Steel event and you're still figuring out how to use them, please check out the video that I did on that as well a few months ago. Here we are taking a look at the new Gorgon Premium skin on the Shikaku aircraft carrier. This is one of the 2 new premium carrier skins that you can get lucky and pull them out of the Halloween crates, or you can buy them in the 20,000 doubloon premium skin bundles that are in the store right now. So let's take a quick look at those. I just quickly jumped into an AI match here so you can see exactly not just what the carrier looks like, but also what the squadrons of planes look like that come out of this bad boy. They've got a very unique look. If you're into this sort of Halloween cartoony kind of a thing, these guys might be for you. Look at these things, man. They're like vampire Halloween bats that come out of this guy. Wings a flapping. Performance-wise, they do the exact same thing that all of the bomber squadrons and torpedo squadrons do out of the Shikakus. So you're not going to get any performance enhancements. It's all completely visual. But A+ for the art department at Wargaming. They did a great job with both of these carrier skins. I think they're going to get a lot of people either trying to pull these or really biting down on the bullet and just dropping the 20,000 doubloons to get a guaranteed pull out of the 2 camo bundles. They definitely knew what they were doing by selling these in a premium skin bundle as opposed to just selling them alone, because this is going to be a hot ticket item, if you will. Here's one last look at the carrier in motion. Once you get some speed in her, you'll notice the green vapors coming out of the mouth and body area there. It's kind of cool look to it. The second carrier here is the Lexington Premium skin, the Nobilium. As you can see, it's got kind of an alchemical steampunk kind of a vibe to it. Once you get her moving, some white steam and smoke starts to billow out of the lion's head on the starboard side of the ship, as well as out of the wheel or whatever you call that thing rolling around on the side there. Once you actually get the planes up in the air, they've got that mechanical bird kind of a look to them, a nod to Leonardo da Vinci's Ornithopter, I believe. So again, a very unique look. What I presume is going to be a very highly coveted skin. And again, if this is something you're into, all the power to you. I don't know that the planes are really my cup of tea, but man, I think the carrier itself looks really cool. So I don't know. That's my thoughts on those. I could kind of take them or leave them. If I was just going for them randomly, I'd be happy if I got them, but I would not spend 20,000 doubloons to try to pull one of these myself. I don't really play my carrier enough. To be honest with you, I actually had to put a commander on my Lexington because this is literally gameplay of the first time I've ever taken it out, and I've had a Lexington in port for 2-3 months now. So yeah, whatever floats your boat. If this is something you're into, this is what they look like. So that being said, overall, I think the Halloween events have been pretty successful for Wargaming. I wasn't a huge fan of either one of them. Give me rank, give me arena all day long, but it's nice to have a little pause from from ranked and arena stuff. As far as these commanders go, not real impressed with any of them. I wish I was. There were so many good ones that have come out over the last couple of years, and I don't think any of these three are really where it's at for me. Teslau might incentivize me to start spending some more time into my German battleship commanders, but besides that, I don't know that I have a use for either of these other two. So kind of thumbs down to Wargaming for those. The skins overall are pretty cool. You can see any of those other skins in the Halloween event itself. The 3 allied ships as well as the 3 bad guy ships. All those camos and skins are part of the set of camos or premium skins that you can pull from the crates. So if that's your thing, good luck with those. If you have any questions, comments, or criticisms, feel free to go ahead and throw those down in the comments section. I appreciate you guys checking out the video today, but I gotta run. I gotta go make a video for the new Italian cruiser Genova. So until then, guys, we'll see you on the seas. Murder out.